Hello everyone. So today we are going to learn about black fungus or mucormycosis, which we are hearing a lot about it in the present scenario. Now in this video we are going to learn about black fungus in detail, also little bit of additional information as always add in my videos along with some beautiful animation images. Now, in the present animation slide, you can see towards the left how the spores are being released from the fungus. Now, every time around us there are a lot of spores present which we inhale, so a healthy person or a normal person does not get infected, but in the present situation the COVID-19 patients, the body becomes very weak and because of which the person gets infected. So you can see many spores being released and how it is being observed in a light rather than in a daylight. Now here in the image towards the right, you can see Pilobolus fungus spores at 1x speed. If you observe carefully, the spores are released at a jet speed, which if you observe carefully only we can see it clearly. Now in the last slide, again I have kept another image where you can observe very clearly the release of this species. Next, you can see here pathogens of fungal species. So various images of species of pathogen and fungal which may cause infection you can see in the animation slide. Okay, now third slide, what is mucormycosis? As a deadly second wave of COVID-19 continues to ravage India, cases of mucormycosis, a rare life-threatening infection, are being reported among COVID-19 patients. Right now, here I kept few more images of black fungus, which you can see very clearly how they appear as such. Then what is mucormycosis? A fungal infection mainly affecting people with medical health problems that reduces their ability to fight environmental pathogens. So when our health or the immune system becomes weak, these pathogens infect very quickly. Now, mucormycosis earlier called as zygomycosis or which comes under the class zygomycetes is a serious but rare fungal infection caused by a group of molds called mucormycetes. These molds live throughout the environment, means they are present everywhere. Only when the system is weak it affects quickly. Now, types of fungi that causes mucormycosis. The most common types that causes mucormycosis are Rhizopus species and Mucor species. Now there are few more examples which I included, that is Rhizomucor species, Syncephalastum species, Cunning Hamela, Bertholletia, Apophysomyces, Lichithymia, Succianae and Rhizomucor. These are some other species which may also cause infection. Now, further, fungus thrives in warm, moist environments. Fungal skin infection can often develop in sweaty or damp areas that get much airflow, means that there is very little or don't get much airflow. Some examples include the feet, groin and folds of the skin, or our armpits or the fold of the joints, etc., where usually it's remain moist, because of which the possibility of infection is more. The tendency for fungus to reoccur in many adults, especially on the feet and toenails, is a genetic condition. This can also be possible in rarest of rare case. After having a fungus there for a while, the body's immune system learns to live with the fungus and no longer tries to get rid of it. So the fungus remains in the body, as example toenails or the feet, but at the same time it does not cause any serious problem. Now, little bit of detailed part of black fungus or mucormycosis. Mucormycosis is a very rare fungal infection. It is caused by a mold found in soil plants, manure, and in decaying fruits, vegetables, organic matter like rotting leaves. Or if you might have observed, every now and then if any fruits, vegetables starts decaying, we can see the fungus on it. Or if I give one simple example, the bread mold. The bread, if it is kept moist or after the expiry date, you can see the molds being formed on it. It affects the sinuses, the brain and the lungs, three main regions where it affects, and can be life threatening in diabetic or severely immunocompromised individuals such as cancer patients or people with HIV AIDS. So these are the other possibilities other than COVID-19 if the patient is severely diabetic or the immunocompromised individuals, cancer patients, HIV, etc. Doctors believe mucormycosis may also be triggered by the use of steroids of a life-saving treatment for severe and critically ill COVID-19 patients. Now this is what is happening. Most of the severe COVID-19 patients are given steroids, which suppresses our natural immune system, thereby weakening our system and the infection getting easily affected our body. It commonly affects the sinuses or the lungs after inhaling fungal spores from the air. It can also occur on the skin after a cut, burn or other types of skin injury. Small outbreaks can occur in people who had organ transplant. So even there's a possibility in case of organ transplant persons or with the skin injury, cut, burn, etc. It is a fungal infection that causes blackening or discoloration over the nose, blurred or double vision, chest pain, breathing difficulties and coughing blood. That is why as major cause if you see is the blackening of the region. That's why the term given as black fungus. This fungal infection was seen in far smaller numbers before COVID-19 in India. So the black fungus or the mucormycosis was present even earlier, but very few numbers in India as well as in various other countries as well, reported in very marginal numbers. But now people with severe COVID-19 are particularly vulnerable to bacterial and fungal infection. The most common fungal infection include aspergillosis or invasive candidiasis. Now also along with black fungus, now we have come across white fungus, yellow fungus, aspergillosis, and even to some extent in US recently there is another fungal infection, that is cryptococcus, which is again started over there. So there are different infection caused because of the weak system of the COVID-19 patients. Treatment. Mucormycosis is a serious infection and needs to be treated with doctor's prescription of antifungal medicine, usually amphotericin B, posaconazole or isavuconazole. These medicines are given through vein or mouth. So these are the most commonly given antifungal medicine, but with doctor's prescription depending on the severity of the infection. Now these three can be given through vein, whereas in case of medicines given through the mouth, that is the second and the third one. Now, I had also added few articles which was given in Times of India. The article itself explains the causes, the various other problems related with the mucormycosis. So, reading the articles, the main points you can easily understand from it. So, I will not go into the detail of it, only highlight some of them. Like over here, mucormycosis after COVID-19. Firstly, diabetes more most vulnerable, which we have already learned because the fungus feeds on sugar. Then heavy steroid use in COVID-19 treatment, as you already read. Patients kept on humidified oxygen. This is another reason. Okay, now diabetes should be extra cautious and bring sugar under control. Doctors should avoid rampant or we can say excessive use of steroids unless demand life-saving in COVID, unless and it is very serious. So if you see the role of steroids, glucocorticoids have been used extensively to reduce COVID hospital stay and mortality, to reduce the death and to reduce the number of days of stay in the hospital. Then dexamethasone and methyl prednisolone are used to treat moderate to severe COVID-19, but due to the immunosuppressive nature of glucocorticoids, patients can be more susceptible to secondary infection. Also, if you see one more important point I'll highlight, treatment is expensive. The antifungal amphotericin, as I mentioned in the previous slide, for instance, can cost nearly 25,000 rupees per day. So it is very expensive. Or if you see here, expert use treatment protocols such as amphotericin B deoxycholate injection to treat the patient. The injection costing around 2,500 to 3,000 is required 6 times a day for about 15 to 21 days. Other treatment procedures also are adapted. Okay. Now, this is very important. Watch out for the symptoms before it turns fatal. Pain, redness around the eyes, nose, fever, headache, coughing, shortness of breath, bloody vomit, altered mental status. These are the severe symptoms of which can turn fatal. So if these symptoms are there and it is prolonged, then it is better to consult a doctor. Lastly, I just kept few beautiful images of fungus which is really worth watching. If you see again Pylobilus fungus, which I showed in the first slide, see how it shoots the spores. Now here it is shown as 10,000x, which in the first animation video which we were not able to view it because of the jet speed of the release of the spores. Here through the mushroom, how the spores are released. Here some very beautiful image of puffball fungal mushroom. See how this ball bursts to release a brown spores or smoke like appearance, right? So you can see in that smoke thousands of spores being released at a time from a single puffball mushroom. Okay, so thank you all of you.